everybody knew that it was coming. It's just when. When was he gonna be ready to receive it and take it? And boy, did he receive it and take it. I mean, he came up and snatched it. Here, give it here, Magic. It's my turn.
For 7 long years, he had pursued the NBA title. And now that he had finally achieved his goal, he seemed to take on an even more heroic quality.
From the public acceptance, you're never a champion until you are a champion. And once that burden was gone, I mean, he just soared to even greater heights that it's just hard to imagine.
Michael and the Bulls were raising the championship banner at last. But as the '92 season began, it was clear that his hunger for winning was far from satisfied. Michael led Chicago to the best record in the league, and in the process, he would add to his growing list of personal accomplishments.
3 MVPs, 6 straight scoring titles. You are simply the standard by which basketball excellence is measured. Congratulations.
Having finally ascended to the NBA's pinnacle, Jordan was determined to stay there.
How does he do that? How does he do that? How does he know?
It's like the guy on the King of the Hill situation. Once you're on top of the hill, you want to defend it.
Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you may be. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
Portland and Chicago. It was almost inevitable. They were the favorites in November, and now they meet in June.
We're all ready for this game, and the noise level here at the stadium will soon be earth-shattering.
It will be the great Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls going against Clyde Drexler and the rest of the Portland Trailblazers. Everybody wanted this series. Now it's here. It's a match made in heaven.
Everyone was saying that this would determine who's a better guard in the league. I looked at that as a challenge, and hopefully by the end of that series, people understood the difference.
Chicago Stadium, the site tonight as the Bulls begin defense of their NBA championship.
This is a series everybody has been waiting for with bated breath for 2 years.
Portland was going to play against Chicago.
The world, the country wanted to see Portland versus Chicago.
And then it became individual competition.
Jordan against Drexler, Clyde against Michael. See, this is what Michael lived for. He wanted this challenge, showing Clyde, not only Clyde, but the world that, hey, I am the greatest, I am the best in the world.
The stage was set for the 1992 NBA Finals, and as Game 1 got underway, it looked as if it was Drexler's Trailblazers who were better prepared to seize the moment.
And the Blazers have hit their first 7 field goal attempts.
You haven't got his rhythm yet. You got to keep pushing to find your rhythm.
What was to unfold from that point on was one of Michael Jordan's greatest games, and it would qualify as such before the first half was through.
As Jordan with the steal, eluding Ainge. Yes!
The Bulls had taken only a 3-point lead, but Michael Jordan had begun to feel the offensive rhythm his coach had sought, and Drexler was determined to throw it off.
Drexler all the way!
Jordan was unconcerned. He had found his rhythm and his touch. But what would transpire over the next 10 minutes of play was noteworthy not only for the accuracy of Jordan's shots, but also for their range. Three-pointers had never been the hallmark of his game, but the opportunities were there, and he seized them.
Jordan for 3! There's Pippen, setting up Jordan, wide open for another 3!
And Jordan fired another three! Oh, no! I don't believe it! Boy, when you're hot, and when you're not, you're not. And that young fella is hot. Is in a 11, maybe ever, in the single half, playoffs, or in the history of this league. He's everywhere! He's everywhere!
Said to Phil, do you see what's happening? He says, yeah. We couldn't believe it.
3-pointers from Jordan! What in the world is going on?
I remember looking over to the NBC table after he made maybe his 5th or 6th in the first half and kind of shrugging his shoulders. Because, you know, even Michael, as great as he was, knew that was something special.
Michael indicating he can't believe it. He feels it. There's nothing else he can say other than the man feels it and lets us know.
I started running for that 3-point line. I felt a great rhythm. It felt like a free throw, really, you know, from that distance. I surprised him as much as I surprised you and myself with the way I was shooting the ball.
You know, all day you could just sit back and say, oh, man, wow. Ooh, you know, just like a little kid out there, you know, everything he threw up, he hit.
And so, after a series that brought us one of Michael Jordan's greatest games, he and the Bulls celebrated their 2nd NBA championship. It was a scene that would be repeated 4 more times in the years ahead.